I had a couple too. Mainly when I was growing up. Once I got older, it's been hard trying to find one. But growing up, I definitely had a couple. I'm a basketball coach, and my piano teacher, like definitely like two huge influences on me. Just because like
Mm.
for the basketball standpoint, I was always competitive and I love hooping. So like anytime they would challenge me or say I can't do something or like they'll depend on me to do something, I'd be like, yeah, like I just love it. So like just like getting wise words of advice, becoming, learning, getting more confidence in myself and not only myself, but my skill and my skill set and things that I can do. Just different stuff like that. Because like they were like some of the first people to see something in me, be like, nah, like you got a lot of potential. Like you could go somewhere, like you could do something. Like, don't let all these what these other people saying discourage you, type of thing. Like, you really got something to do. Like, and that really helped when I went to Duke because like my piano teacher, it was crazy because like in the beginning she was saying like how good I was, but then like once we got like through the course and everything, she literally started failing me because like of how like I would hold my hands on the piano. Because since I grew up such a young age, I started playing piano since I was 5,
Mm.
and so like now I'm all the way up in high school. So like how I played the piano is how I kind of played the piano. It kind of stuck with me. So when I was small, I didn't, my hands weren't that big, so I couldn't always curve them to like be able to play them the right way. So I was always used to like having my hands like stretched out type of thing and everything like that, and like kind of like flat on the keyboard, and like instead of like playing like up and arch and stuff like that. So since I never like did that, and I played the song perfectly, but since I didn't hold my hands the way that she liked it, she'll be like, nah, she'll mark me down. So like after like I think after like a year and then almost like the next 2 semesters next year doing that, my grandma was just fed up with it. And like she was just like, I don't get it because like, because of that I never get chosen for like different performances we'll have at the school or nothing like that. People just thought I just like sucked at piano and stuff like that at the school and everything like that. And then I ain't gonna lie, for a minute I started believing it. So like I just stopped like really going to class for real and just like doing my own little thing, like doing arts block and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, bro, if you gonna fail me anyway, what's the point of me learning your shit? And so like I was still going to my piano teacher outside of that. And he was just like talking to me like, yo, you'll come here, I'll give you these college level what's the names, you'll sight read it and then you'll learn it and be able to like play it from memory in like 2 months. I don't name how many other people could go and do that. You feel me? Like, and this is like above your skill level technically, because you're a high schooler and you're out here playing like college pieces like Sinatra and all these other jinks. Like, how many of them are doing this right now? You're in ninth grade doing this. Like, you just gotta look at it perspective, like of like how people doing it. Just because you holding your hands that way doesn't mean that you are bad at playing piano. Clearly, you have the skill level to do it. She just doesn't like the way that you hand it. But don't let that discourage you from like not doing what you need to do in school and going to class and doing all this other stuff, da 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 da. And so I was just like, all right, that's a bet. So like my 10th grade year, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna like really like prove them wrong and stuff like that. So like I'll like force my way into like what's the day like performances and stuff like that. They still wouldn't let me go on the big one or nothing like that. So then after that, I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm done. I don't care about this shit no more. So I just transferred schools after that. So because my grandma was really fed up, like really fed up. She was just like, I think what was it? They had a conversation one day, and then my music teacher was like, have you ever thought of like having him switch what was it? Switch departments? Like maybe he'll be really good in theater or art or something like that. And my grandma looked over at me and looked over here. She's like, Edward, get up, because if this lady says another word to me, I'm gonna beat her ass. And I was like, damn. Mind you, my grandma is like 80 something. I ain't never heard her talk like this. I'm like, oh, my grandma about to do what? I'm like, hey, young, let's go before she put the pause on you, bro. That shit was crazy. She's like, you ain't never going to disrespect me or my grandson like that ever again. My grandson been playing since he has been 5. I hear him play these songs that you give him perfectly every day. You tell me you in here failing him because of how he hold his hands, and you tell me he need to switch departments. You can go to hell. And I was just like, well, I won't be here next year. I definitely won't be here next year. So yeah, that's how I ended up leaving. So, but,
Nah,
you know,
actually never knew that.
yeah. But I still, and I still
That
went
being
to.
the reason that you left. I never knew that. Nah, that's
Like
crazy.
that shit was crazy. My grandma was like, "Nah, you're not coming back here, never again. Fuck this school. How dare she say some shit like that?" And I was just
All
like,
for holding your hand.